A woman of God does not chase man. Why? Because she knows where her identity lies. She is not defined by the attention she receives or the relationship she enters. Her worth is already settled, and it was settled by the one who created her. She walks with a quiet confidence, not out of arrogance, but because she knows that she is loved, valued, and chosen by God Himself. This woman is not idle. She is active in pursuing her purpose, building her faith, and making a difference in the lives of those around her. Her focus is not on finding a partner, but on becoming the person God has called her to be. And let me tell you something, when she walks in her purpose, the right people, friends, partners, and mentors are drawn to her. She does not have to chase, she attracts. You see, the world will tell you that you need to chase love, that you need to compromise to keep someone, or that you need to lower your standards to avoid being alone. But a woman of God knows better. She knows that settling for less than God's best is a recipe for heartache. She knows that her value cannot be measured by the fleeting opinions of people. So she waits not passively, but patiently, trusting that God's timing is perfect. This is not about being prideful or unapproachable. It is about knowing your worth. It is about understanding that love built on chasing and desperation is not love at all. True love is mutual, respectful, and aligned with God's purpose for your life. And here's the truth: a woman of God doesn't just wait for a man, she prepares herself for the right kind of relationship. She works on her character, her faith, and her purpose. She makes sure that she is the kind of person she would want to partner with. Because relationships are not about completion, they are about complementing each other. Let me remind you of something powerful: God's provision is always on time. The Bible tells us that God knows the desires of our hearts, and He will fulfill them in His way, in His time. But that requires trust. It requires letting go of the need to control every outcome. It requires believing that God's plan is better than anything we could orchestrate ourselves. A woman whose identity is rooted in God possesses an unwavering sense of self-worth and purpose. She understands that her value is not determined by societal standards, relationships, or achievements, but is firmly established in the love and truth of her Creator. This understanding empowers her to live confidently, free from the need for external validation. Her foundation lies in the knowledge that she is fearfully and wonderfully made, as described in Psalm 139:14. This divine affirmation serves as a reminder that her existence is intentional and precious. She does not compare herself to others because she recognizes that her uniqueness is part of God's intricate design. Instead of striving to fit into worldly molds, she embraces her individuality, knowing it reflects the creativity and love of God. A woman rooted in God's identity draws her strength from her relationship with Him. Through prayer, scripture, and worship, she cultivates a connection that sustains her during both triumphs and trials. When the world around her shifts, she remains steadfast because her identity is anchored in unchanging God. This grounding provides her with resilience, enabling her to face challenges without losing sight of her inherent worth. Her confidence is not arrogance, but a quiet assurance that she is deeply loved and valued by God. This love liberates her from the pressures of perfectionism or the fear of failure. She does not seek approval from others, for she knows that she is already accepted by the one whose opinion matters most. This freedom allows her to live authentically and pursue her purpose with boldness. Purpose is a central theme for a woman rooted in God. She understands that her identity is not static, but a dynamic foundation upon which her calling is built. Her talents, passions, and experiences are seen as gifts from God, entrusted to her for the benefit of others and the glory of His name. She seeks to align her actions and decisions with God's will, trusting that He has equipped her for every good work. Such a woman also extends grace and compassion to those around her. Secure in her identity, she does not feel threatened by the successes or opinions of others. Instead, she celebrates their victories and offers encouragement, reflecting God's unconditional love. Her interactions are marked by kindness, humility, and a genuine desire to uplift others. Ultimately, a woman whose identity is rooted in God exemplifies inner peace and joy. She radiates a sense of contentment that comes from knowing she is loved without condition and that her life has meaning beyond measure. Her identity is not a mask she wears, but a truth she lives out daily, inspiring those around her to seek the same unshakable foundation in their own lives. Through her faith and actions, she becomes a beacon of hope and a testament to the transformative power of understanding one's worth in God. Focusing on purpose is one of the most transformative decisions you can make. Purpose is the compass that directs every aspect of life, providing meaning to actions and clarity to decisions. When you center your life around purpose, you gain a clear understanding of why you exist and how your unique gifts can serve the world. Purpose is not merely about achieving success, it's about living intentionally, guided by a higher calling. When you focus on purpose, you shift your perspective from chasing fleeting achievements to pursuing lasting fulfillment. Many spend their lives pursuing wealth, recognition, or societal approval, only to find these pursuits empty. Purpose, however, gives depth and direction to your journey. It aligns your talents, passions, and values with a vision that transcends personal gain, offering a sense of fulfillment that external rewards cannot match. A purpose-driven life requires introspection. To uncover your purpose, reflect on the moments that ignite your passion and the areas where you feel most effective. Ask yourself, what problem are you uniquely positioned to solve? The answer often lies at the intersection of what you love, what you're good at, and what the world needs. Identifying this sweet spot allows you to channel your energy into activities that resonate deeply with your soul and positively impact others. Purpose demands perseverance. It's not a one-time revelation, but an ongoing commitment. Challenges will arise and distractions will attempt to pull you off course. However, a strong sense of purpose acts as a guiding light, helping you stay steadfast. It empowers you to prioritize what truly matters, even when the path gets tough. The strength that purpose provides enables you to overcome setbacks with resilience, seeing them as opportunities for growth rather than obstacles. Purpose also fosters alignment in relationships and priorities. When you live with purpose, you attract like-minded individuals who share your vision or support your goals. These relationships bring encouragement and accountability, helping you stay focused on your mission. Moreover, purpose clarifies what to say yes to and when to decline. It eliminates unnecessary distractions, freeing you to concentrate on the pursuits that align with your calling. Living with purpose benefits not only yourself, but also those around you. A purpose-driven life inspires others, creating a ripple effect of positivity and motivation. When you act from a place of clarity and conviction, your impact extends beyond your immediate circle, contributing to the greater good. Purpose transforms ordinary tasks into meaningful contributions, elevating every aspect of your life. Ultimately, focusing on purpose leads to a life of peace and satisfaction. It provides a deep sense of identity and direction, enabling you to live authentically and confidently. Instead of being swayed by external pressures, you remain rooted in what truly matters. Purpose is the key to unlocking your potential and leaving a legacy that reflects your values and vision. Divine timing is the belief that everything happens at the precise moment it is meant to, orchestrated by a higher power. It is the understanding that our lives are part of a greater plan, one that unfolds not according to our hurried schedules, but according to a divine blueprint that ensures the best outcome. Trusting in divine timing requires faith, patience, and a willingness to surrender control. Recognizing that delays, detours, and even disappointments are often purposeful steps toward a greater blessing. Life often presents us with moments where we feel stuck, impatient, or frustrated because things are not unfolding as quickly as we desire. In these moments, it's easy to lose hope or question why our efforts seem fruitless. However, divine timing teaches us that these pauses are not periods of inactivity but preparation. They are opportunities to grow, refine our character, and build the strength we will need when our blessings arrive. The waiting season is often a working season where unseen progress is being made. Divine timing is not about passivity, it's about active trust. It calls us to align our actions with faith, pursuing our goals while leaving the results in the hands of the divine. This balance between effort and trust can be challenging, especially in a world that glorifies immediate results. Yet divine timing reminds us that the quality of the outcome is far more important than the speed. Just as a seed planted in the soil requires time to grow and bear fruit, so too do our dreams and desires require nurturing and patience. This principle also highlights the importance of perspective. Often, what seems like a setback is actually a setup for something greater. When doors close, it's because they are not meant for us or because a better opportunity is being prepared. Divine timing assures us that nothing is wasted and every experience, whether joyful or painful, serves a purpose. It shapes us into the person we need to become to handle what lies ahead. Another key aspect of divine timing is trust in the unseen. We may not always understand the reasons behind life's events, but divine timing encourages us to believe in the goodness of the process. It requires us to release the need for immediate answers and rest in the knowledge that a higher power is at work. This trust brings peace, reducing anxiety and allowing us to focus on the present moment instead of worrying about the future. Living in alignment with divine timing means embracing gratitude for the journey. It encourages us to appreciate the small victories, the lessons learned, and the growth experienced along the way. Every delay, challenge, and triumph is part of a beautifully woven tapestry that reveals itself in time. In essence, divine timing is a reminder that life's greatest blessings cannot be rushed. They arrive when we are ready and when they are meant to, bringing with them a sense of fulfillment and purpose that could not have been achieved otherwise. Trusting in divine timing transforms our perspective, turning waiting into worship, struggles into stepping stones, and uncertainty into faith. Self-respect and maintaining standards are foundational elements of a life filled with dignity, purpose, and fulfillment. Self-respect is the recognition of one's inherent value and worth, leading to decisions and actions that honor and protect that value. It is the inner compass that helps you navigate relationships, career choices, and life's challenges with integrity and confidence. At the core of self-respect lies the understanding that you are worthy of love, respect, and kindness, not because of external achievements, but because of your intrinsic humanity. This realization empowers you to set boundaries and enforce them, ensuring that others treat you with the respect you deserve. Standards are an extension of self-respect. They are the guidelines you set for how you will live, how you will be treated, and what you will accept in your life. Upholding self-respect means refusing to compromise your values to gain approval or acceptance. It involves being unapologetically authentic, even if it means standing alone at times. A person with self-respect does not need validation from others to feel whole. They derive their sense of worth from within. This independence frees you from the fear of rejection, allowing you to live in alignment with your principles and aspirations. One of the most powerful ways to cultivate self-respect is through self-discipline. Keeping promises to yourself, striving for personal growth, and maintaining healthy habits are all ways of demonstrating respect for who you are. This discipline not only builds character, but also earns the respect of others, as people are drawn to individuals who hold themselves to high standards. Self-respect also requires the courage to say no to things that undermine your dignity or well-being. Whether it's toxic relationships, unethical opportunities, or harmful habits, letting go of these influences is an act of self-love. It may not always be easy, but choosing yourself over situations that diminish your value is a testament to your strength. Another key aspect of self-respect is the ability to forgive yourself. Mistakes are a natural part of life, and holding on to guilt or shame only erodes your sense of self-worth. Forgiveness allows you to learn from your experiences and move forward with grace, knowing that your mistakes do not define you. This practice reinforces the belief that you are deserving of compassion, even from yourself. Maintaining high standards in life doesn't mean being inflexible or judgmental. It means being intentional about the choices you make. It means surrounding yourself with people who uplift and inspire you, pursuing goals that align with your values, and making decisions that reflect your worth. These standards act as a filter, helping you focus on what truly matters and avoid distractions that do not serve your purpose. Ultimately, self-respect and standards are about honoring the unique individual you are. They are about living a life that reflects your values, cherishing your worth, and refusing to settle for less than you deserve. When you live with self-respect and uphold your standards, you create a life that is not only fulfilling but also inspiring to those around you. Faith in God's provision means trusting wholeheartedly that everything we need is supplied by His divine wisdom, love, and care. This faith transcends material expectations and anchors us in the understanding that God's timing and resources are perfect. To embody such trust, one must first recognize that provision is not merely about what is tangible, but also about spiritual sustenance, emotional balance, and guidance in every aspect of life. When life presents uncertainties, the human tendency often veers toward anxiety and doubt. It is during such times that faith in God's provision becomes a beacon. It reminds us that He knows our needs even before we express them, and that His plans are always for our good. By placing our trust in Him, we free ourselves from the burdens of unnecessary worry. Instead, we align our hearts with the assurance that all things are working together for our benefit, even when the journey seems unclear. Faith in God's provision requires patience and often challenging virtue in a world that glorifies immediacy. Waiting on the Lord teaches us to relinquish control, acknowledging that His understanding surpasses our own. When we face delays or detours, these moments are not signs of neglect but opportunities for growth and preparation. They are divine pauses designed to strengthen our character, refine our intentions, and deepen our reliance on Him. Additionally, faith compels us to shift our perspective from scarcity to abundance. Instead of focusing on what we lack, we are called to see the blessings already present in our lives. This mindset cultivates gratitude, which in turn magnifies our awareness of God's ongoing work. Every provision, big or small, becomes a testament to His care, and we begin to see His hand in places we might have previously overlooked. Moreover, faith in God's provision does not absolve us of responsibility. It is not passive reliance but active partnership. God provides opportunities, but it is up to us to seize them with diligence and wisdom. Faith moves us to act, not out of fear or desperation, but from a place of confidence that God is orchestrating our steps. This synergy between divine provision and human effort underscores the importance of stewardship, managing what we have wisely while trusting Him for what lies ahead. Another significant aspect of faith in God's provision is recognizing that His blessings are often tailored to our needs rather than our wants. We may desire one path, but God, in His infinite wisdom, directs us toward what truly fulfills and sustains us. This realization can be humbling, teaching us to surrender our desires and embrace His perfect plan. Ultimately, faith in God's provision fosters a profound sense of peace. It silences the noise of doubt and fear, replacing it with the quiet assurance that we are cared for by a loving Creator. This peace equips us to navigate life's challenges with resilience, knowing that we are never alone and that our needs will always be met in ways that glorify Him. In embracing this faith, we not only receive provision, but also become vessels of hope and encouragement to others, reflecting God's light in a world yearning for assurance. Inner strength and peace are profound qualities that serve as anchors in a world full of challenges and uncertainties. Inner strength is the quiet resilience that empowers us to face difficulties with courage, while peace is the calm assurance that steadies us amidst life's storms. Together, they create a harmonious balance, enabling us to navigate life with grace and purpose. Inner strength is often forged in the crucible of adversity. It emerges when we confront challenges that test our resolve, pushing us to dig deeper and draw from an internal well of courage. It is not the absence of fear or weakness, but the ability to persist despite them. Inner strength enables us to stand firm in our values, make decisions rooted in wisdom, and remain resilient when the odds are against us. This strength grows as we learn to trust ourselves and embrace the lessons that trials bring, recognizing that each struggle is an opportunity for growth. Peace, on the other hand, is the state of being unshaken by external turmoil. It comes from a place of deep trust, often derived from faith, self-awareness, and acceptance. Peace is not passive, it is a dynamic force that allows us to remain centered and composed even when circumstances seem chaotic. It is the quiet confidence that assures us that, regardless of the situation, we are equipped to handle what comes our way. Developing inner strength and peace requires intentional practices. Self-reflection is one of the foundational steps. Taking time to examine our thoughts, emotions, and responses allows us to understand ourselves better and identify areas where we need to grow. This awareness builds a foundation for resilience and equips us to face future challenges with clarity and determination. Another essential practice is cultivating a positive mindset. The way we perceive our circumstances significantly impacts our ability to remain strong and peaceful. By focusing on solutions rather than problems and adopting an attitude of gratitude, we can transform our outlook. Gratitude, in particular, shifts our focus from what is lacking to what is present, fostering a sense of contentment and peace. Spiritual practices such as prayer, meditation, or mindfulness also play a crucial role in nurturing inner strength and peace. These practices allow us to connect with a higher power or our inner selves, providing a sense of purpose and grounding. They remind us of the bigger picture and help us let go of the need to control every detail of our lives. Building strong, supportive relationships is another key aspect. The people we surround ourselves with can either strengthen or weaken our resolve. Meaningful connections with those who uplift and encourage us provide a network of support, helping us maintain peace and resilience during tough times. Finally, self-care is indispensable. Physical, emotional, and mental well-being are interconnected, and taking care of ourselves ensures that we have the capacity to face life's demands. Exercise, healthy nutrition, adequate rest, and engaging in activities that bring joy all contribute to maintaining balance. Inner strength and peace are not fixed traits but evolving qualities that grow with intention and effort. They empower us to face life with courage, navigate challenges with resilience, and live each day with a sense of fulfillment and purpose. These qualities not only transform our lives but also inspire others, creating ripples of positivity and strength in the world around us.